Goodluck India, the board will be meeting on December 27th to consider issuing and allotting warrants that will be convertible to its promoters. We're currently joined by the management of the company. Mr. Agarwal, the CEO of the company, joins in. Hi, Mr. Agarwal. Thanks so much, sir, for joining in. Could you give us some details, sir? What's the total amount you're looking to raise via this pref issue? And also, promoter stake is roughly around 60%. What is it likely to go up to?
Basically, company is going to issue 10 lakh warrants.
Okay.
On a price of 125 rupees. For that, board is meeting on 27 for the allocation. And the current promoter's stake is almost 60%, and it will go to almost 62.5% by this.
Okay. You said the price is 125, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a good 49% premium to where the stock is currently quoting at. So we should get that up for you on your screen. In fact, the intraday as well, because the stock is reacting positively to that warrant price number, 125 versus the current market price of 85. Mr. Agarwal, could you tell us what the money will be used for?
The money will be used to augment the working capital, because in the recent months, there has been a rampant price increase in the steel prices, and basically it is more or less a token of confidence what promoter has in the company and its business model. That is why company is putting it at 125 rupees.
Okay. Apart from promoters, anyone else will be participating? Are you giving it to any particular institutional investors?
No. It is being solely given to the promoters. Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. So that's about this issue. But could you tell us on the ground, how are things? What's your order book like currently? I think exports are close to around 30% of your business. Has that changed?
Yeah. Basically, exports and everything. Rapid price increase coupled with the demonetization. Market is not looking up.
Oh.
Demand is chopping. But in our business model, we are having a business model of regular products and the value-added products. So value-added products are doing good because there is no dearth of demands. In the structured division, we are still having an order book of 7 to 8 months. So order in the value-added sector is not an issue. But these, whatever the product which is exposed to the local market, due to the impact of this demonetization and this rampant price increase, it is affected. So it may take 1 quarter.
What's your order book then,
minimum. Sir? Order book is almost, I told you, for structure it is 8 months because we are having many products. In auto tubes it is almost 4 months, and in forgings it is almost 6 months.
Okay. Mr. Agarwal, you said that you're raising money for your working capital needs because we've seen a sharp increase in your steel price. Could you tell us what the working capital requirement is? And secondly, how much has been the steel price increase which directly affects your company?
Basically, if you see from the August onward, price increase has been to the tune of 40%.
Oops.
Okay.
The price was almost 27,000 SR coil at that time. And now it is hovering around 39,000 rupees.
Okay.
So 40% increase is there.
And how much of this, sir, have you been able to pass on? A 40% increase in raw material and of the output products?
Basically, there is always a time lapse. There is a time gap between the passing of the prices because it is normally quarterly. But unfortunately, the steel producers, they have a monthly pricing. So for 1 quarter, in whatever quarter it comes, it affects that quarter.
Okay.
But the unfortunate thing is prices are going up rampantly in every month.
All right,
so this is affecting the product.
Mr. Agarwal, your finance cost for the last quarter was 12 crores. If I just extrapolate that, it's more than 40 crores on a per annum basis. What's your total debt book currently?
Pardon?
What is your debt in your books currently?
In my debtor should be around 160 crores.
Debt, sir. The debt in your books. How much of loan have you taken?
My loans is 90 crores is a long-term loan, and 240 crores is a short-term working capital loan.
So it's nearly around 350 crores roughly.
350 crores.
You also talk about value-added products. So you have increased that proportion to your total revenues. I think it was around 30-35% a few years ago. Then it moved to around 45%. What is it currently?
Currently, it should be almost 56%.
56%. All right, but your margins are still under pressure. It's come down to around 8% from around 10.5%. What's going wrong over there?
The reason is only the price increase, rampant price increase, because the steel producers have made basically a cartel, and they are increasing price on any LEV. Earlier there was nothing, so they have put the MIP. Government has put up MIP, so prices increase. Now coal prices have improved, having this. Now they are increasing the prices. So they are not. Market is not stabilized, and without stabilization of the market, the projects cannot go up. Whatever projects we are taking, they are having an execution period of 4 to 5 months. But in 4 to 5 months, if you are increasing prices every month by 10% or 12%, what will happen? So government has to do something.
Correct.
There has to be some stabilization in the market. Then only we can go up.
So let me
Product is good.
So let me come back to
Yeah.
my earlier question. So as of now, how much of the price increase have you been able to pass on? We understand there is a lag, but as things stand today, if you could tell us?
The last quarter price increase up to September. Up to September price increase, we have been able to pass on.
Okay.
But the price increase in October and November, we have not been able to pass on
Okay.
till today.
So what about the margins in the December quarter? How much, sir, can it be affected?
Margins in the December quarter, it will be impacted heavily.
Any
Because
numbers?
the price increase, numbers, it will be, I cannot tell you right now, but definitely it will be impact because no price increase, because the quarter has not ended.
Right.
I will get prices only in January to March quarter,
All right.
whatever will increase in October to December.
All right, so further deterioration then in margins is what you're saying. Mr. Agarwal, very quickly, before we wind up, one of your clients, even the Indian Railways, will have the budget in the next 1 month or so. What's your current proportion in terms of order book coming in from the Indian Railways? First part of the question. Second part, you're saying that steel companies are forming a cartel. Why don't you go ahead and, complain against them?
Everybody knows about the cartel because they're increasing, all are increasing the same prices. So what, as a common man, anybody can interpret it that they are in the cartel. But there is no proof and I cannot say anything. But yes, it is impacting. If everybody was different, so somebody has increased prices by 5,000 rupees, by 6,000 rupees, but now everybody gives the equal price increase at the same time. So this is what I suppose, this is a problematic figure which government should look into.
And the railways?
Railways, we have started only 3 months back. We have got a DFCC project in Jammu and Kashmir. So by this, in this financial year, we will have only a mini school of 3 to 4%. But in the next year onwards, we will have a greater part of the railways.
Okay, Mr. Agarwal, we leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining in. So that's the word coming in on Goodluck Steel too.